In the whole of Africa, there exists a land known for its great wealth in gold. This land is so rich in gold that it was once called the Gold Coast. However, Gold Coast was later renamed and is now called the Republic of Ghana. Now, Ghana, like many other countries, has different ethnic groups that reside in it. One of those ethnic groups is the Akan ethnic group. The Akan ethnic group is an ethnic group that speaks the Central Tano language and resides in the southern part of Ghana. The Akan people also exist in Côte d'Ivoire, also known as Ivory Coast. Now, in fact, they make up the largest population in both Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, with a population of over 20 million people. That's a huge number. The Akan people can also be found in Togo, Benin, Liberia, Burkina Faso, and Guinea. This ethnic group, like most other ethnic groups across Africa, existed for hundreds of years before the arrival of the Arabians and Europeans in Africa. The Akans also had a political system and a way that they organized politically before coming in contact with Western civilization. Now, how did the Akan people organize politically in the pre-colonial era? You're going to be wondering, but I'll tell you. The Akan people practiced a quasi-democratic system. Now, this means that it was not fully democratic, as the chief was not chosen by the people, but was appointed by the Queen Mother. However, the Akan people had a system of checks and balances to check the excesses of the chief, and a chief could be removed from office. Now, the Akan political system had a Queen Mother, a chief, and a council of elders. The Queen Mother, or Ohima, was the head of the women of the Akan people. The Queen Mother in the Akan political system nominated a candidate for the office of the chief. She could nominate a candidate when a chief had died or had abdicated the throne. Now, to abdicate means to renounce the throne. Her choice for that position is sent to the kingmakers to either accept or reject. Now, if the kingmakers rejected the choice of the Queen Mother, she nominated another candidate until the kingmakers accepted her choice. The chief was the political head of the Akan people. He governed the people and ensured the security of their lives and property. The Council of Elders were also part of the Akan political system. The Council of Elders was made up of the most senior captains of the Asafo companies. Now, the Asafo companies were people who performed paramilitary functions. It was a warrior organization of the common people or the youth. Heads of leading lineages in the community and representatives of various clans made up the Council of Elders. Now, the Council of Elders were consulted by the paramount chief before making or implementing any law. Great. These three institutions made up the Akan political system. However, they had processes that were to be followed in the daily administration of the Akan people. For example, during the swearing in of the chief, he was to take the oath of office and allegiance. While taking the oath of office, the duties of the chief are spelt out and he is reminded to consult the Council of Elders when making decisions. A chief could also be destooled. This means that a chief can lose his stool or his position of power if he refused to take the advice of the Council of Chiefs or behaved in an inappropriate manner. The democratic nature of the Akan people meant that the people can demonstrate against the chief. And if the Council of Elders see reasons with the people, the chief can be destooled. Great. Now, what other democratic pre-colonial system comes to mind? In another lesson, we shall be answering that question. So let's take a quick summary. The Akan pre-colonial political system was made up of the Queen Mother, the Chief, and the Council of Elders. That's correct. I can't wait to see you in the next lesson, my friend. Bye.